Okonkwo, a massive figure in the Wrexham goal. And Hovian looking at the ball. A delay. Here he comes. It's off the post and it is into the net by the finest of margins. And Okonkwo, for almost the second time, nearly stopped Posh's penalty.
Yeah, got a fairly solid hand to it, I thought, Ben, but it just had too much power on it and just spun away into the opposite corner. Posh taking the first penalty, taking the lead, but they'll want their penalties to be a little bit more confident than that.
Here comes Paul Mullin. Now, I don't need to tell you the story here. A former Cambridge United striker. And here comes Jed Steer, an experienced stopper. He's good, pulling out all the tricks. He's rattled the crossbar. Mullin with the penalty. It is saved! Saved by Jed Steer. Not the most ambitious of dives. It was a short one to his right. And Steer here is playing the role of ball boy as well as he goes to fetch the ball for Malik Mothersill. And Peterborough United take a one-goal advantage in the penalty shootout.
Well, it's a great start. That's all it is, Ben. It's just a start. It's a good save from Steer, but you have to say it wasn't the greatest penalty from Mullin. It was a good height. Steer didn't have to move far. And Mothersill now, can he press home the advantage to give Posh a 2-goal lead in the shootout?
Welsh Pool denied. Can Mr. Ballon d'Or make it 2-0 to Posh? Here comes Malik Mothersill. He goes the other side from his first penalty, and as you may hear, it's been saved. Okonkwo dived to his left to save Mothersill's effort, and there's no rebounds in a penalty shootout. Mothersill switched it up and was denied, and here comes Stephen Fletcher.
Denied for the second time tonight from the spot. Unlike Malik, Mothersill hasn't missed a penalty this season. Now missed 2 in this fixture. And all eyes on Jed Steer once again.
Fletcher, one of the most experienced strikers in this league. Good to see the Posh players welcoming back Malik Mothersill. What can Jed Steer do this time? Posh lead 1-0. Here comes Fletcher. It's a very good penalty. At a savable height, but tucked into the corner. And after the opening 2 penalties each, it is 1 apiece. And here comes the last-minute sub, Ryan de Havilland.
Well, that was a good penalty from Fletcher, right in the corner. Steer dived the right way, nearly got there, but just couldn't get anything on it. This one is going to be interesting, Ben, because de Havilland didn't have a touch, so this will be his first touch. And can he get it past Okonkwo, who's had a good start to this shootout?
And surely this increases the pressure, does it not, Chris? You've been specially brought on to take this penalty.
Yeah, it does. Let's just hope Ryan de Havilland's got a cool head.
He has not really featured of late in the Posh squad, and Okonkwo's proved he's a force tonight from the spot. Here comes de Havilland. He sends the goalie the wrong way, and that is why Fergie was so keen to get him on the pitch. It's 2-1 to Posh. They have taken the extra penalty. Up next to Wrexham, I believe, with Elliot Lee.
Oh, that's a really good penalty from Ryan de Havilland for the first time, sending Okonkwo the wrong way. And it was right in the corner from de Havilland. Pressure penalty, because he hasn't been involved in this game at all. But he's got Posh back in front. And it will be Elliot Lee, the other substitute, to see if he can bring Wrexham back on level terms.
Steer, again. Can he be the hero for Posh? Here comes Lee. It's saved again by Jed Steer, in a remarkably similar fashion to the Mullin penalty. A short dive to Steer's right, and it is so easy for the Posh stopper. And Peterborough United, with 2 penalties remaining, lead by 2-1, and Harley Mills, the young teenager, steps forward.
Well, the 3 most experienced players for Wrexham, Mullin and Lee. Really, they've been awful penalties. Again, Steer didn't really have to move, but he got something solid behind it. And now pressure on Harley Mills.
Well, we saw Donnelly step forward in the cup at Salford, and we thought that was impressive. Harley Mills for Posh has scored his penalty. That is incredible, and it is a fantastic penalty as well from the young player. Nerves of steel as he sends Posh 3-1 up on the shootout, and on the cusp here, on the cusp of a return to Wembley, because Jed Steer will know if he saves this penalty, Posh are Wembley bound.
Well, it's going to be Mendy. And Jed Steer, can you make yourself a Posh hero? Brilliant penalty from Harley Mills though, so cool, so confident. Straight down the middle, high in the roof of the net. But Jed Steer, he hasn't been in the team much of late.
Without doubt, his career highlight will have been that playoff final for Villa. Is he heading back to Wembley? Oh, he's been sent the wrong way by Mendy. Posh still have the advantage. It is 3-2 to Peterborough United, with Mendy converting. And it is Hector Cipriani, the Peterborough United captain, who is striding forward to the penalty spot. He is greeted by Jed Steer. He gives him the ball. Cipriani, such an indifferent season by his high standards, potentially going to be leaving the football club at the end of the season. Before he does, can he take his team back to Wembley? Okonkwo in goal. Here comes Cipriani. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and Peterborough United are heading back to Wembley. The champions have upset the Red Dragons